Hello and welcome to Red Mist TV halftime review show. Liverpool 2, West Ham United 0. Baza, I am disappointed. I have not seen a powder puff performance like that in a long time. West Ham are absolutely terrible.
West Ham, despite their 5 new signings, have been absolutely brutal. Wilshire's playing in that game, so's Noble. Haven't seen them the full first half. Story of the half, just possession football Liverpool have played. They deserve to be 2-0 up. The first goal was lovely on the eye. It came all the way from the right-hand side. Ball knocked in from right back to Keita, and then Keita played Robertson out the left and Robertson into Salah, and Salah right place, right time.
It's a FIFA
easy,
goal.
Yeah,
you can see that goal in FIFA, you're raging.
Yeah, it was straightforward and simple, and you know, no less than Liverpool deserved at that time. Then on the stroke of half-time, Mane scoring his first of the new campaign, but it all owed to the ball over the top. It looked to be running out, but Milner took the chance. Great slide, got to the ball, and Mane left with an equally simple tap-in. But all in all, Liverpool have absolutely dominated this. In advance of coming in, I was a bit nervous if we had been 1-0 up, despite having 66% of the possession in the first half. You know, there's always that possibility that the other team, having been, you know, out-muscled in the opening half, that they will get a breakaway goal, and all of a sudden it's, you know, it's one each. I'm
disappointed because I want to see you guys tested. You know, this is now turning into like a pretty bland Sunday for me. Yeah. And there's no pressure on the ball. There's one moment in the first half where Joe Gomez is able pretty much just to run straight through the centre of the West Ham team. You know, Wilshere, Noble are supposed to be combative players. There's no pressure on the ball. There's no fight. There's no energy. What's the point of Manuel Pellegrini? What was the point of sacking David Moyes if that's what if that's the product?
No, it's a valid point. Look, they've brought in 11 players. Their fans, having travelled from London, will have wanted to have seen a better performance from their team. Yeah. West Ham have been incredibly poor in the opening half. They had a couple of kind of half opportunities. Yeah. There was a diagonal ball, and it was the only time that Gomez was kind of caught out with that diagonal in the opening half. Arnautovic had the shot, but pulled it well wide. And then Arnautovic, well, he was almost in when the ball it was absolutely odd what happened. The ball stuck with the referee's foot. Yeah. West Ham played on, and Arnautovic got a decent chance out of it, and again, you know, it was thwarted. So, but beyond that, West Ham have offered nothing. Liverpool have. This is an absolute walk in the park. We talked before the game about Lovren and the bombshell that he's given Liverpool. Now he may well be out for weeks with this stomach injury. Joe Gomez, how would he fare alongside Van Dijk? Well, all in all, we don't really know because he hasn't been tested in the first half, but what he has done, he's done efficiently. He looks tidy on the ball, but he hasn't really had that fight that I'm sure he was expecting, you know, coming in, playing the first game of the season for Liverpool. Yeah,
comments coming in from Chris Smith. Yeah, can you unfollow this while Liverpool are playing? Yes, is the answer, but actually please don't. Robinson, different gravy. Yeah, I like the player.
Yeah.
You don't like Moreno,
no.
But Robinson's a good player. I'm just so gutted, like, because we saw Leicester give United a real test, and I was hoping that this new revitalised West Ham was going to give Liverpool a bit of a test. Hey, this is it's powder puff stuff.
They're doing absolutely nothing. And the next comment from Lee. Lee, you're making the point, I think a couple of my mates have as well to me in the first half, that they're playing a very high line, West Ham. Yeah. Now that's dangerous against Mane, Salah and Firmino. That is a recipe for nothing for them, isn't it? You know, it's a recipe to no time.
It's not like West Ham have fast defenders. But they're pretty slow, cumbersome. The left back looks okay. You know, he's got a couple of had a couple of decent touches, but I'm just genuinely shocked that the pressure on the ball, or lack thereof, from West Ham. I had this down as 3-0. I obviously missed the preview show because I was too busy out buying the same branded top as you. Had to go to the shop, obviously. And I had this down as a 3-0. I have West, just to sort of throw these predictions out, I have West Ham to get relegated this season with Cardiff and Huddersfield.
That's a big call given who they've bought. They've brought in so many players, big name players as well. They spent 30 million quid on Felipe Anderson. Issa Diop, 22 million. Yarmolenko from Dortmund, 18 million. And you're saying they're getting relegated on this show. On this show, and it is pretty poor. If that's how you're going to start your league campaign, you know, I would worry for West Ham and I would worry for their fans. But Liverpool, what I would say is try not to get too far ahead of ourselves. This is a side who have come and had a pretty sketchy pre-season. We've kind of taken our pre-season form and we've not even had to ramp it up, actually. If you think about it, you know, this is a bit like a continuation of pre-season.
Yeah, look, it's normal service resumed for you with Salah getting the goal. You know, obviously he was well on the end of it. And I thought that it would be the high intensity, pressurised, you know, big high press by Liverpool. And actually the first 25 minutes was quite stale because they didn't need to be high pressure, high intensity, high paced. It's just been so bad from West Ham. I now have no clue on the first half performance where Liverpool are.
No, I don't
with things. You've no idea.
And I mean, you said before the game that you predicted 3-0 win. I wasn't quite as confident, but now having seen that first half, I wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool ran out 5-0 winners.
Yeah, name your score. Like, you know, how many goals do you want to get now? This is an opportunity for Salah to get 3 and Mane to get 3.
I'd like to see Shaqiri on as well to get a run.
Yeah, it's a good
maybe even Sturridge as well. And Fabinho, who hasn't started, again a big money signing. He's looked a bit tentative in pre-season, so let's see how that goes. Big, you know, thing today is that Milner, despite having got 15 stitches, he's wearing that ridiculous, you know, headband, but throwing himself about. He won a header.
Didn't they ban those headbands?
I'm not sure about that, but he won a header early doors, and it just shows you, you know, the attitude that James Milner has, you know, to the game. So fair play to him.
Yeah, he's a workhorse. He's a dying breed, really, isn't he? That type of just like invincible man of steel. Right, listen, guys, we have been live on our YouTube stream. The comments coming in, Gareth, when are we getting our Under Armour sponsorship? Got to believe that's coming
Very
through.
much so, yeah.
And look, so we keep the comments coming in. Really appreciate it. We're going to be back for a full-time review. So get us on the live chat comments whenever we go live. Also, our Skype is running now. Skype Red Mist TV. So if you want to dial into the show and air your views, particularly Liverpool fans
or United fans.
Or United fans on what you perceive to be Liverpool's strengths this season. So, look, anything else you want to add? What are you looking forward to in the second half?
No, I'm looking forward to Liverpool attacking more and to exploiting what is a very static West Ham defence. I want to see Shaqiri on. That's a big thing. He's been my favourite player since he's arrived during that kind of pre-season period. So let's see Shaqiri on and let's see what he can do.
This is making my hangover worse, I must say. But listen, we'll see you at the full-time show.
See you guys.